Okay, look, I'll be the first to admit that there is the occasional, very rare Rimworld episode where I will get a little distracted when we start working on a project. Let's empty out the prison and recruit the prisoners. Oh, but if we do that, we're going to need more hemogen. Let's build a hemogen plant, but if we do that, we're going to need a new room to put all the hemogen
now
stuff
we got
in.
the new room, I haven't got any resources for the hemogen trading. We're going to have to try and craft something.
Today, we are calm, and we are focused, and we are laser pointed on our goal of making this the greatest vampire empire possible. This episode will probably be late, Rimrims, because I'm going to dedicate every hour of my real life to making sure that this goes perfectly. No more distractions. First things first, we've already picked up and subsequently brainwashed a couple of brand new recruits. And very coincidentally, both my good friend Nietzsche and Slend are very good at mining. Now, because they are enthralled, they love us. They want to serve us by any means necessary. They are willing to lay down their lives for Empress Anne, or Yeoman Anne, but that doesn't sound so impressive. And with our new loyal servant Slender Nietzsche, we are going to set up a mining outpost. This isn't some sort of camp. This is a city that specializes in mining and then delivering resources to Anne as taxes. In return, they get to be part of our glorious vampire empire. Cumulative mining skill must be at least 10. And it absolutely is. What do I want from these two? They can get a steal. 193 steal every roughly 5 days or so. The higher the mining skill, of course, the more things we will get. Bow before your queen. Rimrims. What in the holy hell is happening there? Pierre Pass and Petit Pois. They've got human faces on the colonist bar, but not in real life. How they're going to look when they're older? When they're not PE children anymore? Man, that's cool. That's like a good aesthetic. A vision. A frightening vision of what is to come. Speaking of things to come, you know what's to come to this colony? Fire and brimstone! Because we've got, 11 Sanguophage and no blood, or more specifically, only 11 vials of blood. Thanks to some marvelous technological breakthroughs, we can grow a delicious plant called Fungus. It can only grow in the most fertile of soils. Any light will kill it. It's a mushroom, and this will give us barely any hemogen at all. And I wasn't growing it beforehand because we had a slight food deficit, which I think we've safely solved. Requires 140% fertility. My God, that's higher than rich soil. So we can't grow it here even if I wanted to. Fine, we'll go back to the Nutrifungus. That means that our goal then pivots to hydroponics, at least temporarily. Hang on, no. Rich soil is 140%. The real question is there any on the map? We've got a tiny little patch here. But you know what? It's better than nothing. And this area, you might recall, I was going to turn into Mona's Grove anyway. So this works out quite well. Now, there have been a lot of fantastic ideas for what we do with Vampire Society. I've been leaving those little YouTube hearts on them so I can come back and find them a lot easier in the future. However, right now, our focus has to be keeping our people alive. And you might remember a long time ago, I said Mona and the Panlings, given that they are dryadic vampires, can be put in charge of feeding the colony. Growing the hemofungus, maintaining the hydroponics, and just naturally growing the plants out in the sunlight are all perfect things for them. Excuse me a second, this is very valuable farmland you're on top of. Careful now. Stutter, run. Run, Mona, leave. Good. Good, a flaming inferno. My Sanguophage famously quite love that. Ah, careful. Careful now. I do feel like sending 2 tiny pea children to put out the fire. Ah, it's raining. Very good. Now let's clear the rest of this crap up and we're good. Oh, steel slag. Hey, that's a good point. I think the building material we've got the most of right now other than steel is bones. So I guess we're going to build a big old bone wall around the hemogen farm. Honestly, that sounds fine. We are the good guys. I'm not sure who I'm trying to convince at this point. I think it's mainly just me. Fabrication. Perfect. What I'm looking for is still some sort of power solution, because if we're relying on hydroponics, we're going to need some big old generators. And the cryo generators would be absolutely perfect. Solar panels, it's not really our speed, is it, in this colony? Gene processors. Sure, one day that'll come in handy. Now all we need is a heater. Oh, we haven't got any components. Okay, then. Is there anyone out there who might be willing to donate some components? We could send a trade caravan out. We might not have a choice. Oh my God, mortars are 3 components each. Those feral sanguophages that turned up last time might have saved us. Take those, take this one apart. Then if I can just scrounge up one more component from somewhere, let's take the battery. Because all of our power grid is consistent. It's all geothermal power. So take the battery, And that should give us enough components to build a fabrication bench. I like the idea of Avalka, Lilu, and their vampire type being the weird mad scientist faction, but I like the idea of an artisan faction being separate, the smiths, the tailors, the crafters. We could build a whole new base for them, but we haven't got any of the Sanguophage types right now. So I guess I'll just slap down a fabrication bench somewhere convenient. I could throw it in here. It's going to be a bit cramped, but that's fine. 12 components? I can't believe you've done this. Since when are they 12 components? Why are they 12 components? Well, I mean, look, we've got enough steel. We could just take something apart and then put it all back together. What about these? How many components are they? Oh, like 1, right? 3. Yeah, let's just take apart a death rest casket. I'm sure I won't regret this. 2 death rest caskets sacrificed, but we're fine. Everybody is fine now. The first time ever. Who is our crafter? Anne? I guess Anne can do it. Sure. I did have her on wardening, but Toomgi is a much better warden. Fine. Okay. Let's get you on fabrication then. Very bizarre. Highest priority, of course, is getting these rebuilt as soon as possible, because I'm sure everybody needs death rest right now. Yeah, they're all getting kind of low. Oh, it's not that terrible. It's not as bad as I thought. It's a nice benefit to everybody being horribly murdered by raiders. They have to death rest, whether they like it or not. And watch, finally, is in my benevolence, I gift you all blood. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how these mushrooms work. I think we have to grind them up and put them in a network, which would be a massive pain in the ass. We do have the hemogen grinder, hemogen valve, hemogen pipe. How do we get hemogen out of that? Like, do they just put their mouth around the nozzle? Can't imagine it's going to be like gathering around the office water cooler, right? Simultaneously, the Empire doesn't know that we're Sanguophages yet and planning on taking over. Not that we've got anything that might, you know, clue them off. Perfectly normal settlement. I don't know what you're talking about. Gene processor, hello. Auto doors would be very helpful. Apparel recycling would be even better, given that we need a lot of carpets. I think we're going to go for it. Oh, that bloody thing puts out a tiny amount of light. You son of a bitch. Okay, well, that's fine. I can do something about that. Oh! Come on! What is wrong with you? This fucking game can hear me, I swear to God. Oh, for God's sake! Get out of here. Okay, that wasn't too bad this time. Man, it's almost like tornadoes were taken out in, what, like beta 17 for a reason? That's crazy. Why would anybody put those back? Oh my God, we are blasting through this research like it's nothing. Stellarch throne, look, I love it. It's cool. The projector thrones, I will admit, are cooler. Okay, let's go with advanced lights. Cut down power consumption by half. It's boring. It's really boring. I'm sorry. But now we can get some red lamps, too. Nobody will know that I'm secretly evil. I'm not evil. We're the good guys. I don't know how many more times I have to say that. Modern furniture, modern art. Ooh. For some gallery barriers and some modern paintings. Very nice. Let's re-roll. Well, you know what? It's popped up twice in a row. I'm just going to have to take it. Oh, would you look at that? Hemofungus. I finally achieved something. I mean, it's not much. It was probably all still going to die horribly. Now, let's convert a Valkyr, and this time I'll remember to use the conversion stuff. And with that, we can set you up as yet another member of the White Glove Society. I was going to make you third triumvir, third in charge, effectively. That gives you all of this stuff as well. Lady Speech, Word, Drive, Combat, Command, Trial. It gives you the same powers as the colony leader. Oh, that's really cool. What do you mean I'll never use them? How dare you? Okay. Moods are, have never been higher. Right, we're good. Very little out around. No commissar. The commissar is the only thing left to try and solve. Aloe. Oh my God, with a hat like that, how can I say no? She became a Sanguophage, not because we wanted her to become a Sanguophage, but because she didn't have a choice. She was going to die if we didn't. I like the idea of getting her up to 15 medical and turning her into, well, we can turn her into the commissar, of course, but we can specialize her in medical skill. That way she still has something useful to contribute to Sanguophage Society. I'm gonna take everybody off of Doctrine then and just keep Aloe on, unless it's an emergency, at which point we'll throw some other people into the mix. There you go. I need to convert her over first before we can turn her into commissar, but she could get a little experience extracting hemogen from prisoners. We are the good guys, I promise. This person, hang on, this person's a vampire thrall. They love being fed on. This guy is the happiest he's ever been, okay? We're the good guys. I'm imparting pleasure on our prisoners. What other lies we have to tell ourselves to remain in power, huh? So we got another problem, right? A lot of these prisoners, even though their resistance is broken, we've started converting a lot of them now. A lot of them, however, are unwaveringly loyal. Heidi is unwaveringly loyal. Lilith, unwaveringly loyal. Lucky, unwaveringly loyal, etc., etc. I don't know what to do with them. We could just release them, but they are feral sanguophages after all. We could put them in drain caskets, but I'm not sure what happens because they're sanguophages. I guess I will also enthrall cups. The problem is, I said anybody who is skilled enough that Anne would want them part of her progeny, she would probably be more than happy to turn them into sanguophages. This person has 18 artistic, or at least they had 18 artistic. They fell down a level. I'm well aware that's a 17 artistic. Don't talk down to me, please. I mean, both Cups and Slippery are crafters when you think about it. Slippery crafts delicious, lavish meals, and Cups crafts the artwork. Maybe both of them could be part of the same type of sanguophage, and we make them their whole own faction? No. Not like this. Not in the throne room. Anywhere but the throne room I'd be happy with. You son of a bitch. Oh, for God's sake, you couldn't have been any more in the throne room. Oh, good. How am I going to fight this is probably a better question. Bazroto, that gun has no more ammo. Let's put that down. Gun, nothing. Rifle. Damn, someone needs to sort out this. Somebody really does need to sort out this storage room, don't they? Where is all the guns? Where have all the guns gone? Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got a lot of people capable of combat at this point, so I think we'll probably be fine. If they smash that throne, though, I'll be upset because we can't exactly rebuild that in a hurry. Okay, someone's got to be dual wielding, right? Have you got 2 guns? Ah, Aloe had 2 guns. Great. Bazroto, grab this one. Okay, has anyone else got anything they could contribute? Anne's got a chain shotgun. I'm happy to keep her with that one. You have a revolver. You've got a knife. Good luck against the mega spiders, Ivalka. This is big brain time. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna build a nice little defensive line. Very good. I'm gonna save that as a defensive position for the next time we inevitably get insects popping up. Oh, please don't be a big raid. Shit, that's quite sizable. It's not as bad as I thought, and they didn't smash the throne, thank God. Okay, Anne, let's get you... Oh, who's got the longest range weapon? Probably Toomgi. Toomgi has a chain shotgun. No, you're the same. Here, Aloe, get in there. Let's draw some aggro. Where's Cups? Cups, get down here. You got a big gun, too. Okay, careful. Careful. Nice, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, and then leap back. Get back into the lineup. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's fine. They're not coming over. Okay, we're not fine. Okay, okay. Okay, good shit, good shit, good shit. There you go, there you go, there you go. There you go, kill him dead. Kill him dead. We've got the melee characters up front, so they're going to go into the meat grinder. We can't do friendly fire. Oh my God, they're repositioning automatically. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The lassos. The lassos. Don't do this to me. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm happy with this lineup. They're too close to a friendly fire. Where did all the other insects go? My dining room! Petit pois! Oh, you poor sweet beast. Now's not your time. Now's not your time. This is a great lineup. This is a great, fantastic lineup. Careful. Careful. Steady. Hold the line. Bring those companion dryads forward. Okay, this is good. This is good. Just bait them down. Petit Pois has got like 14 hours before they bleed out. We're not going to die. We are not going to die here. Okay, move forward. Let's rotate the throne room. Here you go. Companion dryads. Companion dryads, my friends. No, not the stone cutting table. Companion dryads, move forward. Okay. Shooting the hives. Is that going to bait them down? If you smash those tables, I'm going to be pissed because those took 40 years to make. Okay, come up here. Oh, God, I'm going to have to do more careful planning, aren't I? Okay, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. They're getting a little distracted by shooting the nest, but that's okay. Come back slightly. We are getting somewhat overwhelmed there. Slippery's down. Oh, shit. Slippery! Don't let giant scarabs into your bedroom. How many times do I have to tell you about that? For God's sake. That's it. The companion dryads can hold the line. Okay, let's get the melee characters forward. And then everyone else can hide behind. And we're all good. We're all good. Don't lasso them over. Holy shit, holy shit. I think we're good. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. If Alka's down, that's fine. Oh, double beds. Ah! We haven't got any slate, so this is going to be fun to try and rebuild. Okay, okay. Let's get to quickly medical tending. Aloe was the one I wanted to train up. I appreciate that a child bleeding out on the floor is not the right time to be worrying about which doctor should be trained up first. Get out of there. Get out of this damn bedroom. We got to go get a load more bone now. I presume insects don't have bones. I mean, I know insects don't have bones. What I'm saying is I don't know about Rimworld insect. I don't know about Rimworld insect biology, okay? Careful, careful. Don't you die me. Don't you die me. I had to draft Annette because Slippery was looking a little bit dangerous. Slippery's looking a little bit dangerous. Oh, God, it's still looking a bit dangerous. Maybe vampire healy power. I know we haven't got much imaging. I don't think we've really got a chance. Okay, there you go. Everybody is fine. We're all good. Right then, permanent damage. How are we looking? You're fine. Volker's totally fine, and Petit Poire is already back up. Great show. Honestly, great job all round. Well done, team. Items from landfall. Receive the following items from the outpost. Right. I thought that the mountain had collapsed then and given us some steel. Oh, well, thank you. What do they send it with? Ah, there it is. What do the insects give bones, though? I want to know if the insects give bones. They do give bones! Who's laughing now, scientists? Bazroto, my friend, is this the right idea? Bazroto suggests throwing a feast after the last stockpile check to boost morale. Be warned, feast can last up to 48 hours. I mean... Okay. I mean, we don't really need morale boosting, but it'd be nice to see you all in the dining room. Well, this is quite nice. Again, the dining room, it's all going to be decorated much more in a vampiric theme eventually when we've got the resources to do it. But right now, I'm kind of happy with how it looks. I think it's fine. I think it fits the bill pretty well. We should throw down some more blood braziers. What are we lacking for that? Oh, just slate bricks again. I don't want to keep mining out the mountain just to get slate bricks simultaneously. You might not have a choice. We could do with a better crafting room. What if we do like this half of the mountain for the mad scientists and this half of the mountain for the crafting people? I suppose that could work. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is what the colony needed. I'll have to check the social tab and see what everybody thinks of one another as well. It's been a long time. We sell the vampires. No, we're the good guys. I've got to resist this. What I can sell, though, is the high subcores, because it's been a long time before we use those. Instead, I buy a shitload of components, a shitload of steel, a shitload of cloth. And then we're set. Oh, that's very expensive. I guess I just sell them a few less subcores. Man, those things are insane. The fact that we got that from a drop pod is absolutely nuts. Yeah, that'll do. I think that's fine. Do we need to dye for anything? I'll buy a little bit of dye. There you go. Problem solved. No, my friends. Keep the change. Thank you. And got a feast to go back to. Did that call off the feast? No, a few people are still there. The children and Lilu, but everyone else left for whatever reason. They all just went back to work. All right, you know what? You've had your fun. Feast is cancelled. Go away. Live your life. No, what are you doing? No. Go live your life. Live your life. Just need power. That's it. That's all I want. Gas operation. Growth fats. No. I just need power. I guess we'll take gas operation, at least in the long term. That might come in handy. Ooh, throw down another research bench. Well, why not? We've got the steel, and we can make as many components as we need now. Cryo power. That's all I want. That's all I want to see. Just cryo power. It's not difficult. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the fold. You know what? I don't think that'll be enough, but that's okay. Down to 22%. Fine. Damn it, still nothing. The learning desk to make some of the people slightly better. Pipe organ. Go for the pipe organ. Power is what we need, right? So I can run the hydroponics. There is a solution to that. Unwaveringly loyal vampiric solution. And hear me out. These are the feral sanguophages. They've been preying on people. They're very uncivilized. They're very disgusting. Really, they're dragging down the whole image of Anne's glorious vampiric society. And if they cannot be tamed, if those beasts can't be tamed, maybe putting them in the bioreactors and having them contribute to the nice, good vampire society is a way to atone for their sins. I've convinced myself. And look, we've expanded our settlement, so have they. Scattered sanguophages from Vincente's cabal have founded the Fever Tar Pit. Oh, that's amazing. Right next door to the Inquisitors. I think the best way to explain it is that all of the feral sanguophages who are... all of the ones who are unwavering in oil are clearly too far gone. They're too insane. They can't be rehabilitated. So we've got a choice. We can either release them back into the world for them to potentially kill someone and bring down the otherwise good image of sanguophages, or we execute them, or we lock them away and we try and find a cure. Maybe we never find that cure. That's not the point. Oh shit, we're gonna run out of steel, aren't we? Okay, I was gonna attach battery to each one, but you know what? We'll just have to try and make do here. I think we have to anesthetize them, don't we? And then carry them to. It says like crypto sleep casket. Obviously, it's not a crypto sleep casket, but I think that's the option. Anesthetic. And I think At long last, that is everybody possible to be recruited from the prison. Recruited. The rest are all unwaveringly loyal or, you know, like Farmer, I'm going to keep around as a blood bag. I want to keep these people. Not massively. You're not very good. Yeah, you got like shooting skill that could come in handy, but otherwise you're not very good. We don't need another bloody social character. You're an artist, but I'm not super taken by that. And again, like, you're okay at shooting, but nothing else. I'm happy to send them out there into the world. We don't have to send them all to the same mining site. In fact, they're all kind of crap at mining. 5 skill? 5 skill's probably worth sending. So I guess Steinke and Smarty can go to the mining camp. Do the other 3 have anything in common I can do anything with? I mean, you're only good at shooting. You're artistic and social, and then Tony is medical, intellectual, and shooting. I wonder if there is a shooting outpost we could set up. I think there was some sort of guard outpost, right? After all, you can't build an empire on mining outposts alone, eh? Let's have a look. Let's see what other alternate ones there are then. Farming outpost, artillery outpost. Oh, that's kind of cool. Each pawn will be tasked with maintenance and usage of a mortar. After the barrage has been expended, 1 day will be required for a new one. I mean, that could be quite good. Then we've got defensive outposts. They must be armed and ready for combat. Are they? I'm not sure they will be. Drilling outpost, encampment, hunting, logging. Hunting might be good, given that they're potentially shooting specialists. Restaurants. Whoa, there's so many. Wandering circus, embassy, border post, mercenary camp. Hey, cumulative melee and shooting skill. Oh. Once the mission is over, will be delivered at the outskirts of the faction's primary colony. They're guns for hire. They can bring order to the land. I kind of like that. I might do that. Sure. Mercenary camp it is. So we're getting 193 steel with 19 skill. If we add these two, that takes us up to 387 steel with 31 skill. Damn. And in fact, we can also now get uranium, jade, and silver. We'll stick with the steel for the time being. Been able to put anybody in a one of the biopods yet? Because we haven't got any medicine to anesthetize them with, but it's almost grown. Any second, and we've got a totally empty prison. We've got power. The final thing I wanted to do, of course, was set up the farms. What does this even harvest into? What does it become? It doesn't just become a hemogen, that's a fact. What does that turn into when you harvest it? I'm so confused. That's it on the floor. I thought those were still plants that were growing. Hello. Cook hemogen lavish meal. Ah, for the finest and most royal of vampires. Very nice. Then we've got extract hemogen from hemogen fungus, which I think we'll do. So 15 fungus make 1 bottle. So we're not even going to get that much. Shit. Oh my god, we're not going to get much at all. We haven't really got a choice. We just cook that up on the stove. Oh, here's all the hemogenic fine meals. Extract? I wonder if it's a biofuel refiner or something like that. Yeah, I guess it might be. Shit. We haven't got any steel, so I can't do that one. Hello. Oh, drug lab. Oh, something for the crazy doctors to do when we finally get the research. Oh, okay. Oh, hollow projection. I can't ignore that one. It's so cool. We've got to go with it. We're worried about making sure all of our people have hemogen later on. It's not as if it's life or death. And we have new lovers. Toomgi. Toomgi and who? Oh, Toomgi and Cups. Isn't Cups, like, we haven't converted Cups over yet. Yeah, you are the, oh, of course, you are the Obenyeni philosophy. Clearly. Guess I'll just make Cups enthralled for the time being. I guess so. I mean, I might not have a choice, because I think our convert power can only bring them over to white glove. Can I do something here? We could do a conversion ritual. We need to assign somebody from that ideology as the moral guide, which we can't do. And finally, we can anesthetize the evil, unforgivable, and unrepenting, that's the important part, because we're the good guys, unrepenting vampires. In fact, I think one of you is a human. I think Lilith is a human. So we'll actually just keep her here. I guess we could put her in a drain casket, right? If she won't repent, she can contribute to vampiric society. Carry Lucky Sailor to bioreactor. That's what we like to see. And then finally, Heidi 2. Oh, look at that. And it is all connected. Grid excess of 6,000 watts. That's quite a lot of hydroponics. Brain casket. What do we need? Gold, steel, and components. So really, we're just waiting on our settlement now. 1 day, 13 hours for 387 steel. We haven't had any trade ships at all. And that was going to be my big gotcha moment. So I guess that's kind of ruined that. Oh, now I have to make a choice. Do we spend the steel keeping everybody alive, or do I spend the steel on enormous holographic projectors? Ooh, advanced fabrication, or a very big gun. The hell is a war mech machine gun? You know what, don't worry about it. Let's just stick with the advanced fabrication. Maybe Pierpos has reached a high enough level. Oh my god, you've got 16 plants. A real chip off the old block, or a real pruning off the old leaf. This is fucking stupid. What's happening? What's going on? Take that person's face off, you monster. Harvest yield. Yeah, let's go with harvest yield. Harvest yield seems good. Get more plants, because Petal went with sowing, right? Sorry, Mona. Oh, God. Mona went with sowing, so she can sow things faster. And then we put Pierpos on harvesting rather than sowing. And then between the two of them, they're a powerhouse. How's Petit Pois doing? Basically the same story. It's just going to be like a whole family of incredibly good growers. But that was the point. All I want to do, the final thing, is to get a couple of drain caskets online. Then I'm happy. We just need some gold. We just need like a tiny little bit of gold. We could caravan out somewhere, I suppose. They're neutral, even though they don't really like us that much. So I could sell them some of those sub-cores, and then any silver we'll take with us if we've got it. That should be enough gold, right? That should keep us going. Is that the name of the mercenary outpost? Utility Bots Town. We might have to change that one. Mission report. Squad members with minor injury 1. What does that mean? Does that mean they'll be longer before they go on another mission, or... Oh, no, seems fine. Active squad members 3. Seems like everything's okay. How do I increase the risk level? Oh, you need more cumulative combat skill. Right, so we're at 33. So if we can get a little bit more there, we can increase the risk level. But I presume as you increase the risk level, of course, a higher chance of people just straight up dying. I'm going to sell them all the sub-cores. They've got 142 gold and then loads of artwork. So I guess we'll buy a couple. Just buy a little walnut small Imperial sculpture. Thank you. Have you got anything else of any value? Oh, crypto stuff. Crypto launcher. Oh, cool. Fires a cryogenically laced foam projectile which bursts and covers a large area. Temperature of the area dramatically drops. Oh, sweet. Archotech leg. Whoa. You got a slowed tome? Why? I mean, I'll take it. That is eventually, of course, the plan. Whoa. Vargulf. Stalk the night using their monstrous body to pin and feed on unsuspecting prey. They require a constant supply of meat and fresh blood. Perfect battlemounts for the nighttime traveler, as very few creatures can stand against one if you can survive taming one. Or we cut out the middleman and let Grace's gorge do it for us. Amazing. Oh, that's so good. I kind of regret not seeing if they have any steel. Where is this thing? Oh. Vargulf, look at you. Do we have someone who's actually capable of taming the bloody thing? I presume we should probably try and keep that one obedient. Aloe has 11.19 animals. Yeah, she can manage that. That seems amazing. Let's unload the dryads. Where's the other one disappeared to? Hello? Dryad friend? I think you've stolen all of my gold, you little shit. Hello. There we are. Thank you very much. And then Anne, I guess, is probably our next best builder. 50 in construction. She'll be fine. Oh. Oh. Would you look at that? Yes. Load them in the drain casket. They will contribute to a better Sanguophage society, and they will serve Anne's new empire. Thank you. We have to build tomorrow a proper hemogen network. There's no real excuse now, right? We've got a nice but relatively small influx of steel. We could always try and capture some more people, of course, send them over to the mining city. 387 steel every few days is pretty good. That'll keep us going for a while. That'll allow us to actually start building up this hemogen grid. Doesn't have to be massive. Doesn't have to be insane. And finally, for the cherry on the proverbial cake. Well, I was going to say cryogenerators. The carryalls are pretty good, though. Man, they're quite cool. Deep drilling, I guess, could also work. I guess Bazroto could run a deep drill, no problem. I'm not super against it. Bear in mind, they hate mining, so Bazroto is the only person who would be able to operate a deep drill because he's actually happy to do it. I guess. Oh, the drug production so that we could get the hemogen from the fungus? Yes, hard choice. I'm going to go with deep drilling. I'm going to go with deep drilling because right now we can't build a cool hemogen network and the paste network to be able to fill these up automatically, same with the bioreactors, because we just simply don't have the resources. Power's not a problem anymore. We just need something to do with all this power. And I think this has gone well. I think it was a good idea to focus down for a day. Just don't be too silly for a day, and then everything is fine. We've emptied out the prison. We've built 2 new work sites and 2 new cities for Anne's new empire. Brain caskets and research. Fabrication. I mean, just so much progress. More progress today than in the last, I would say week, but I think maybe the last 3 or 4 series at this point. Tomorrow, dare I say it, maybe the actual building can begin. You know, the important stuff before we start doing the Empire stuff, which is arguably even more important. I've completely forgotten about that, haven't I? As soon as we get some weapons and armor, we could take on a few more quests from the Empire and really make that the main focus. Get Anne all of those ranks and start moving up the tree a little bit. I think we're pretty much there now. I just want to actually make sure we can survive basic sieges before then. Thank you to those who allow me to survive the basic sieges in real life. Ooh. Antolino, Sir Royland, Rage Dragon, Isolated Entropy, Igtenio, Nixie Poo, God of Femboys, Bubble Shy, Snowlauger, Torius, Mr. Moma, Sao Chung Tai, Natake, Thought Experiment, The Long Hoff, Grayson Tagger, Captain Elk Bannigan, Skaz, Honey Delalio, and Athedema for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you. I almost am prepared to do an update video for the Patreon. I've been putting it off and off and off because new things keep happening. But there is some good news coming very soon. And it should be the last kind of big pain in the ass thing I have to deal with for quite some time. And then full steam ahead. Then I can finally build that website I've been threatening to build for years. Thank you to the Merp, November, Conksmore, Simon Ratcliffe, Elcal, Christine, David Alexander, Bennett, Gallery, Dr. Ludon, Stormcrower, Armor, Kreeft, James Beaton, Daggett, Butch Werewolf, and Swole Crackers as well. See you all tomorrow for Fountains of Hemogen. Mark my words.